Good morning and welcome. Would you like to have stronger and more mobile hips? For our activities, our sporting events, for everyday life, getting in and out of a chair, we need to be sure that our hips are able to do this. Flex, extend, abduct, adduct, internally and externally rotate. So we need to be sure to strengthen all of those patterns in our training so that when we do our other sports, we'll be good to go. What we're going to do today is a single leg hip hinge with a band and also wide stance squats with a band. If you do not have a band, I would suggest that you just hold on to a chair. You get the same benefit with the band. You'll build up extra strength from the arm, the hand, obviously, shoulder to the hips. Okay, the first position is single leg hip hinge. The femur, the leg bone, attaches here into the acetabulum, the hip socket. We need to strengthen all those muscles to hold the joint in place properly. Basically, keep your leg on the body. So we'll have the left hand is holding, so you've got either your band or your chair. TRX also works really well with this if you have a suspension training system. Okay, the arm is pulled in by the side really firmly. The right foot, spread the toes, good base of support. And the right knee should be slightly bent. The left leg will go back, left arm straighten, pull, and stand. So here we're working on the connection from your right hand across your back into the left hand across your back down into the right hip. What you should be mostly feeling, the muscles around the right hip supporting the femur, holding your leg in place and mobilizing the leg bone properly. As you're doing the pulling action, feel the shoulder blade, the left side, the shoulder blade pulls toward the spine. Rest. Initially, you might find there's wobbling through your ankle, and naturally that's one of the reasons we're performing this move, is to strengthen the joint systems all the way down the leg. Now, right arm, palm, I like to use underhand grip, so the palm is facing up like this, but not necessary. You might rather have a neutral grip where the palm is more facing you. Like I like to use this about a 30-degree angle. So either up like this or slightly faced in. Right hand, underhand grip, pull back, elbows by the side, left foot, spread your toes. Ready? Right leg will go back, right arm straighten, pull and stand. The left knee here should be slightly bent. Think about the hips, the left hip back, like a seesaw, hip back, hip forward. That hinging action drives the movement. The right side shoulder blade pulls toward the spine. Palm face up or in. Here I'm counting 20 repetitions. And definitely you feel the left hip is working here. That's what we're working on, the adductors, abductors, mostly abductors, the gluteus medius muscle, piriformus. And recover. Excellent. Next position will be a wide stance squat. So here the legs are wide to the sides. The toes should be pointing in the same direction as the hips are splayed. When we go down into the squat, it's very important that the knees track in the same direction as the toes. You want to be sure that the knees do not go in. We want to strengthen the alignment of your knee joint. So as you're performing the squat, if you note that the knees are going in, I would adjust the angle of the toes so they go same direction. Okay, the left hand will be holding on. Pull back with tension. Wide stance. Toes are angled out. Again, have that arm pulled in, or else you're holding onto your chair. That's totally fine. Arms straighten, sit down. Pull, stand. Right. So again, here we're working on the muscles supporting the inside, the outside of the hips. One of the real benefits here is We're not loading the knees up at all, but driving a really good squat pattern and cleaning up the movement of the leg, the femur, and the hip socket. And I'm sure all of us have friends and we know people, perhaps even ourselves, who have perhaps restrictions in the hips. This is a great way to strengthen and align. Good. Okay, then one more set here. Right hand. Again, underhand grip or else neutral. If you're holding on to the chair, whatever's more comfortable for you. Right arm is pulled in. So make sure you have significant tension. Straight line from your shoulder to the attachment of the band. Toes are angled out. Squat down. Again, knees should be tracked in the same direction as the toes. When you're pulling, think about the shoulder blade. Use your shoulder blade to pull back. And that is the initiation of the arm movement. Should not just be a bicep move at all. Upper back strength here. Nice. Keep the knees out a little bit. I think some people will note that the right leg, the inside, the groin on the right leg for many people is more tight than the left. With practice, as we even out these balancing exercises, the muscular tension also should even out. Just a few more reps. And here you see in just a matter of minutes how we've done a full body strength exercise. And the best part is, release, take your time. Afterwards, just notice how much better your hips feel. When you walk, you've strengthened, but also moved them through better ranges of motion.